Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is our series on basic tutorials on cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that good stuff for the beginners, right? So today we'll be looking at what exactly is Bitcoin, right? So I'll just go right ahead and we'll talk about it. But don't forget to subscribe, like the video, turn on your notifications so YouTube know that you like this kind of content and it to keep coming your way. So let's just look at what Bitcoin is. So in our previous tutorial, we talked about what cryptocurrency is. So now, what exactly is Bitcoin? So here we could see that Bitcoin is a digital currency that was created in January 2009. It follows the idea set out in a white paper by a mysterious and pseudonymous Satoshi Nakamoto. Right, so Satoshi Nakamoto is the guy that published the Bitcoin white paper. Basically a document stating how the Bitcoin blockchain works and how Bitcoin worked, right? So it was published in 2009. So now Satoshi Nakamoto is not known. That is not actually his real name. He used the name so that he could protect his identity, because generally the whole crypto space is all about being anonymous, all about protecting your identity, just making transactions and protecting your identity, not being able to be dictated and monitored by the authorities. That is the whole concept of cryptocurrencies and all that good stuff. So let's just go on. He said the identity of the person or persons who created the technology is still a mystery. Bitcoin offers the promise of lower transaction fees than traditional online payment mechanisms, and unlike government issued currencies, it is operated by a decentralized authority. So we can remember that in our previous lectures we talked about what exactly is cryptocurrency, what makes up a cryptocurrency. So let's just go on. Bitcoin is a type of cryptocurrency. Now let me go back to the points that we said makes up a cryptocurrency. Now first we said a cryptocurrency is a digital slash virtual currency, right? Now a cryptocurrency is secured by cryptography. A cryptocurrency is decentralized or should be decentralized. A cryptocurrency is mostly blockchain backed. Cryptocurrencies make use of the blockchain technology. We explained these four factors that makes up a cryptocurrency. We explained it in our video on cryptocurrency, so you guys should just check out that video. It will also give you a better idea of what Bitcoin is, because Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. It is the most popular cryptocurrency out there, right? So Bitcoin is a type of cryptocurrency. There are no physical Bitcoins, only balances kept on a public ledger that everyone has transparent access to. That is the sweet thing about the blockchain technology, right? The blockchain technology is what cryptocurrencies run on, right? Meaning, like we explained, cryptocurrencies has 4 points that they have to meet, which is they have to be digitally digital currencies, which in this case, right, let me take this down. In this case we are told there are no physical Bitcoins, meaning you can't touch Bitcoins with your hands, meaning it is digital or virtual currency. So there are no physical Bitcoin, only balances kept on a public ledger that everyone has transparent access to. Now, public ledger. What's a public ledger? A public ledger here is a form of the Bitcoin technology, right? It's a form of you being able to access this information. Anybody can be able to access this information, right? Now it goes on to say all Bitcoin transactions are verified by a massive amount of computing power, right? Let me take this out. Bitcoins are not issued or backed by any banks or government, nor are individual bitcoins valuable as a commodity. Well, this article probably is, a little bit late, hasn't been updated, but what we get here is bitcoins, like cryptocurrencies, are digital slash virtual currency, meaning you can't hold bitcoins with your hands, with your bare hands, right? It is more like it is a virtual money. It's in your system, it's in your phone, but then you can use it to buy real world assets. You can use your bitcoin to pay. These days you can use bitcoin to pay for flights, you can use bitcoin to pay for hotels, rooms. You can use bitcoin to actually pay for goods. There are merchants that accept bitcoin currently. So now your bitcoin is secured by cryptography. Now your bitcoin is decentralized. Now decentralization here talks about the fact that there is no government that issues cryptocurrency. There is no government. The American government doesn't issue cryptocurrency. The Chinese government doesn't issue cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency community, or now the Bitcoin community, it is decentralized, right? It is in the hands of the people. Okay, that is what decentralization means. There is no one single person that issues out all the bitcoins. That is what it means. No one single entity, no one single point of failure. Now, also, Bitcoin is backed by blockchain technology. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that uses the blockchain technology. Now, you might ask, what is the blockchain technology? It's actually very simple. The blockchain is not like a huge thing that probably can't understand, or technical. A blockchain is just basically a database, right? It is just a database that stores information differently than the traditional database. So a blockchain, let me see if I can find so here let's look at this article on what is a blockchain. So a blockchain seems complicated. It is definitely can be, and it definitely can be, but its core concept is really quite simple. A blockchain is a type of database, right? To be able to understand blockchain, it helps to first understand what a database actually is. Now, a blockchain is a kind of database, right? Now we all know database is where informations are stored. Now the blockchain stores information differently. It stores it in blocks, right? So if you have a series of transactions, it puts it in one block, and then if you have a set of other transactions later, it puts it in different blocks, and it chains them together, making it difficult for you to change the former informations in the former block or in the previous block. So the more blocks you add, the more difficult it is to change the previous blocks. So this also adds to the blockchain being immutable, being very difficult for you to break, for you to change what is in it. So let's just go back to Bitcoin. So here we now have like a basic understanding of what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is digital currency that you cannot touch. It's virtual currency, but you can spend it virtually. You can use it to do stuff online, pay for your flight, pay for your hotel. Some restaurants accept it as legal tender. So you can actually, these days governments are looking for ways to do tax Bitcoin, for you to pay tax, holding Bitcoin and all that good stuff. So now we also understand that Bitcoin is secured by cryptography, which is a way to make the Bitcoin code or the Bitcoin software very secure. You can send transactions privately. You can send transactions in an encrypted way, you get, without someone having to intercept those transactions and then make away with your money. Now, also, you can see the key takeaways here that launched in 2009, Bitcoin is the world's largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, which is true till date. This is true. Unlike fiat currency, Bitcoin is created, distributed, traded, and stored with the use of a decentralized ledger system known as a blockchain. Now, there is no other fiat-based currency. When we mean fiat here, we are talking about paper money. Paper money cannot be distributed, right, or stored in a decentralized ledger, because people that issue paper money are governments, and governments are not decentralized. Government take all the decisions. Yeah, they can decide to print as much money as possible. You get? But now, Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies are decentralized, right? Meaning there is no government or single person that is printing all the Bitcoins out there. Okay, so now this ledger system, which is the blockchain, is an open system, meaning if I send money to Mr. B, right, Mr. C can go and look it up to check if that transaction actually happened. But then we know that in the real world, when I send money to Mr. B, right, Mr. C cannot go to the bank to ask them, let me see the account statement of this person. The banks will not, show Mr. C that, that give that Mr. C that information. But then in the blockchain, it is open. Anybody can verify or anybody can check the authenticity of a transaction, right? So here it said Bitcoin's history as a store of value has been turbulent. Yeah, but nowadays you could see that people have started accepting Bitcoin more, right? Government has started rising to the occasion. Some nations are beginning to, hold Bitcoin or experiment with their own blockchains, right? So let us understand the difference between Bitcoin and blockchain. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Blockchain is a technology, right? Bitcoin makes use of the blockchain technology. The blockchain technology is a form of it's a database that is different, that stores information differently from the traditional database. Now, Bitcoin uses this technology to store transactions, right? So let's understand it like that. Bitcoin uses the blockchain technology to store transactions. Other blockchains uses other cryptocurrencies uses the blockchain to do different things, right? Bitcoin uses the blockchain to store transactions. You get? Now, cryptocurrencies like Ethereum uses the blockchain slightly different from Bitcoin, right? On the Ethereum blockchain, you can run smart contracts, right? It can hold information for smart contracts, But on Bitcoin, you might not be able to do that. Bitcoin is just only to record transactions. Okay, so let's just understand the difference between cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology. Cryptocurrencies make use of the blockchain technology, while the blockchain technology itself is basically a database technology that is different from the regular databases out there. So that is it basically. So let's just recap on what Bitcoin is. So we should just let's look at this. Bitcoin is just digital currency, right? That you cannot hold it with your hands, right? But then you can use it to buy stuffs. You can trade Bitcoin on an exchange. You can trade Bitcoin for your fiat, which is you can trade Bitcoin for your paper dollar, or you can trade Bitcoin for your paper naira, or for your paper yen or yuan. So that is Bitcoin is just virtual currency. Bitcoin is actually money. Bitcoin is actually an asset. Okay, Bitcoin is secured by cryptography. So you should go watch our video on cryptocurrencies for you to understand what cryptography is. Bitcoin is decentralized, meaning there cannot be one person or one group of persons that issue Bitcoin. So now we're talking about the miners that help secure the network. Miners basically are systems of computers probably called nodes that will run the Bitcoin core code, right? So it is basically systems that are doing the mining work. Specialized systems that are doing the mine. So if I have the money to set up a mining rig and mine Bitcoin, I am part of the decentralized network of Bitcoin, right? I don't need to be a government official. I can just be a guy somewhere in Nigeria mining Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, I just discovered that there is a node in Nigeria, in Nigeria. So probably someone is mining Bitcoin in Nigeria, one person. Okay, now Bitcoin makes use of the blockchain technology. The blockchain technology is basically a database technology that stores information differently. It is immutable, meaning it is more difficult to change whatever is recorded on a blockchain, right? So with these few points, I just hope you guys have like a fair understanding of what Bitcoin is. So if you want us to dive more deeper on Bitcoin, just let us know on the Telegram group, or you could drop a comment below, and then we will make that happen. But now I just hope you guys have a fair understanding of what Bitcoin actually is. So guys, thank you very much for sticking with me these few minutes for trying to explain what Bitcoin actually is, and I hope to see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notification button for YouTube to know that these are the kind of content that you like. I'll see you guys some other time. Stay safe.